Okay everybody, good morning and welcome. This is Denise from Denise Junk Journals UK. Lovely to have you join me here. Sorry, I'm just moving my microphone wire as usual. So yes, piles of rubbish, well, piles of junk, not rubbish. There's a big difference between junk and rubbish. Yeah, so I said I'd share with you some of the stuff that I've got sat around me, if not always on my desk, then often to the side of me, just waiting to be done. So I told you I had a lot of blue stuff, which I think is mostly in this pile. Don't know if you can see off to the side here. This is just my big bag that you normally see of my, I'm just going to pop that on the floor outside of me, of my Christmas scraps and things like that. So this is the big pile. Well, it might not be a big pile to you, but it is a big pile to me, of stuff I want to go through and sort out. I'm not kidding myself that I'm going to use it all these next couple of days, but I'm definitely going to try and get through a lot of it. And to here, to the side of it here, there's the bag of all my blue blingy stuff, which I've brought along, and just a box that does sit on my desk that I've just been popping blue things in as I've done with them. So like all the tags, the little tags from the scrapbooking pad, and yeah, the envelopes and things that I made from the Flower Fairy, not Flower Fairies but Fairies book when I was doing Flower Fairies, things like that. So we'll go through them and try and organise them into some kind of organisation some kind of, yeah. And obviously I want to make, today's what I said I was going to do, is to make some fabric clusters. So I have got some bits that you've seen before, a couple of new pieces that I brought out just for it, lots of bits of lace and ribbon and things, yeah. So the idea really today was to get some clusters done. I am going to get some clusters done and I'm going to embellish a few bits with them. But, it's a nice bow there, look. I've been promising you to show you through my junk pile, and to be honest, I need to sit here and sort it out anyway. You know, so if you're interested, you might as well have a look with me. So this is kind of a pile where I put things that I need to use, or I want to use, rather than put away fairly quickly. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So I'll start with this, which is a brown policy closure envelope that's just sitting around, and a wages envelope, or a money envelope, which I've obviously tried out the gilding paste on. Yep, so I'll make a pile, I think, of brown crafty things that need embellishing and using. So here I've got some cream envelopes, 4 cream envelopes, and well, yeah, a couple of those things that go in them. So let's have, I think I'm going to put those with the brown pile that needs embellishing. Another lovely green envelope, obviously somebody sent something to my hubby in it. I'm just going to make a pile. Right, this can be put away with my papers, so it's just a little 6x6 pad until I start working on 6x6 papers, which I've got something in mind soon. Okay, so that will be going away, so that's the put it away pile. Oh, right, I'll come to these in a minute. What's this? Got a telephone number on it. Oh, an envelope that I received something in. Don't know if you can see it either. Don't know if I'm zoomed out too far so you can get a good view. It's a bit, it's not craft, it's kind of leather look. Yeah, again, things I'm going to embellish and use there. Right, these I'm going to come to in a minute. These I got in Happy Mail from Tanya last time, not the one that you've just seen, not the bird, which has just hit the floor, but the library card and the envelope. And I've made one which we'll find somewhere with the blue, and I saved this one to do with you, so I'll put it in the pile to do. I did put it with the bird on. Right, I've dragged these out for Christmas and never used them. Yep, they're definitely going to be done. So I'm just making a pile here of things that are actually going to be done in the next 2 days. That's a tag that I made out of the Christmas botanicals. And that can be embellished actually, can't it, with what we're about to, so we'll have an embellishment pile now with what we're about to make. Oh, it's just a cut out of Santa with a sack that you can write on, and I did have that out all last Christmas as well. I'm just sitting here looking at it thinking, because I don't want to just make piles, I do want to use things, but I must get to my clusters. I'm thinking this would be nice on a piece of book paper, book page behind it, wouldn't it? Put it in the to-do pile. Right, stop doing this. Oh yeah, this is an envelope, a Christmas envelope with the sweet pea papers, and that will be nice with an embellishment across it, so I'm going to put that there. What's this? Again, this is an envelope that I made. I think this was like a happy accident thing. I did something wrong, so I just put this on one side and made another one. I can't remember what, but yeah, we could embellish that up actually as an envelope, so make it like a sort of a loaded envelope. It can go on its side, can't it? So again, we'll put that with the embellishment with what we're making today. That's just a lovely piece of card. Right, and these are all Christmas cards that they're not written on. I've acquired from somewhere because there's no envelopes with them, that I thought might make nice little projects. Yep, they're all new, they're not written on. That one is written on. Okay, so I'm not going to use all those this year in my projects, am I? So I'll put those with Find a Home. Well, that's just a topper that I made with a book page, but it's very Christmassy. I'm going to put that in there with the embellishments for now. Oh, addresses for people that needs to be my drawer, sent things to. That wasn't supposed to be in here, was it? Right, so I've now hit the blue things that I was expecting. So I do intend to make a journal out of these. So piece of vellum, piece of collage paper, and these are Victoria design papers. Yeah, some on white, some on blue. Yeah, and blue from my scrap pad papers. Yeah, so they are all going to be a journal. Right, let's put those over there. I don't know if that was supposed to be on there. It's got, oh, it's a nice blue piece, bluey grey. That's just a picture of birds. I think that can go away, so that'll be file away. So some more for the journal. Whoops, don't file away on the floor, that's not a good idea. Okay, the journal pile. Now this is a piece of watercolour paper from a book that you're supposed to colour in. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I think he might just have to become a page in the journal. Yeah, I'll put him in the blue use it up journal. Oh, why is this exclusively for Tanya? I wonder if this is one of the Patreon papers. I bet it is. Right, I'm going to cut him up and use him. He's going to need backing. I'm going to cut it up now because I've got so many big pieces. And just because you've joined me, so has the rain again. How very strange. It's definitely wintry mornings here. Well, it's not very early morning, I have to say. I am up and dressed and breakfasted today, you'll be pleased to know. So I might be a little bit more lively, I can't promise, but yeah, now these little embellishment pieces I am just going to cut up and put in the embellishment tray for now. Not cut up neatly, just small enough to fit in it, because yeah, a little bit of fussy cutting in the tray later on might be the order of the day. So my nephew is at work today. Hubby's still at work. He's done a long stint this time. His day off tomorrow, so I shall make the most of, I mean, my nephew doesn't go until nearly tea time to work, but I shall make the most of the time I am here alone. put those in with embellishments. These long, they're like washi strips, aren't they? They're tricky to store and keep nice. I'm just wondering if I might. I think I will. I'm going to cut it in half because it'll store much nicer, and I don't think I will use anything that long. Piece of music paper cut down, so that can be a page in the blue journal. Oh, excuse me. A page of fussy cuts that obviously got separated from everything else. So these are Home Book and Treasure, and I'm just cutting them up into a manageable piece again, and I will put them next to my embellishments for fussy cutting this afternoon. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but that was a bit of a tummy rumble. I have had my breakfast and my cup of tea. Right, put them there to be fussy cut. Oh, another piece of music paper. Oh, Christmas tree. Yeah, journal. Oh, this is Winnie the Pooh. And it's double-sided, and they're nice pictures, aren't they? So it's going in the blue journal anyway. That's obviously why it was here. Right, where are these from? I have a feeling these are a freebie. I might be wrong. And I have a feeling that they're Artie May's from last winter. But they're blue ephemera, and again I'm just cutting them up small enough to they need backing. They're on that very thin copy paper. It's obviously all I had last year, I'm guessing, because a lot of stuff from last year is on it. Oh, there's more, so let's make a little pile. Another pile. A pile of things to make. So these are from Caroline's Craft Tree. These are from Christmas last year, and these are also freebies. There's so much free stuff out there, guys. If you follow people on their YouTube channels, there really is. You know, it doesn't have to cost you money. And if you download these, because they're downloadable, it's not just that you can print them off, the freebies. You know, you've got them forever. Here's another one. Now that is a file folder. I mean, I'm not sure about whether the colours or whatever, but I can alter them, can't I? It's a nice file folder shape to use, and then, yeah, I might end up with some of my fabric embellishments and things like that on them. Right, these are, I do hope I'm in camera. I don't want that piece. These are, they're not blue, they're just pieces of Christmas foliage, like holly or something, so I'm going to put those in the little embellishment box. Yeah, my sister gave me these last year, so I think they're probably from card printing. They've just got something printed on the back by mistake. Yeah, I think these are probably from card making kits. So I'll just put these down as, well, that'll make a nice journal card. I think I had 2 pages of this, so you may well have, I don't know, seen it before. And obviously there's 3 or 4 pics of the same picture on the page, so yeah, I have a feeling you might have. Yeah, but they're nice little. What have we got here then? Season's greetings and Merry Christmas. So we'll keep the words, so we never know when we want the blue ones. Put them in the embellishments for now. And I think that's meant to be a tag. So I'll put it with the fussy cut embellishments and see if we make anything out of it or not. Oh, there's another one. Gosh. Is it the last one? Otherwise I'm going to think it is. I don't know why, I've just suddenly got the mindset that I might use them if they're cut up rather than full pages. Well, I guess as full pages I can't really, as full pages I can put them away, can't I, and file them. Now they're cut up in bits, I can't really put them away in files, so I either have to use them. Number 8. So embellishments to fussy cut. And she is pretty, isn't she? And I'm going with blue because she's got a bit of a bluish background. Same again, there's 4 pictures of her on this sheet, so whether I'll use them all. I'll put them on the embellishment pile. I think they're sort of that size. Again, another would-be tag I'll put on the fussy cut there, and a couple of sentiments. Which I may or may not use. I think with the little things I will probably ditch some bits at the end of this year, go through it and decide what I want to keep and ditch. Yeah, I've had that while. I think that was a freebie as well. That might make a nice page or even a cover for the blue journal. Let's put that under there with the rest of those. So another green envelope that I got with something in it. There's a bit of a green theme going here. Where's my other envelopes? Here. Okay, envelopes there. These are the rest of the bags that I bought from Tatty Treasure, so I am going to put those away because they're new and I do use them a lot, so I'll put them where I can find them. This is a bag that I've probably got something from Tanya in. I'm going to use that, so I'll put it in the use pile. Some Christmas fabric will do for the... That might make a nice flip actually in the journal. I haven't done a fabric flip this year, but I'll put them in the embellishment fabric things. Right, this is... Crikey, we're not getting down it very far. So this is the big book that I told you I cut up. The Forever... Is it Forever Friends? The Christmas book that was a bit big for pages. So let's take out anything... I mean, that is a nice... No, right, sorry. I had to have a long think. Some of these are going to be gluing on pages, okay? They're just too big to use, so beautiful though the image is. I was just thinking that, you know, they've got the story down one side, but no, it can go on forever. So him I can cut out. They are definitely two big images. I'm sorry if it's upsetting you that I'm going to glue on these great big pictures, but they definitely can be cut out. So what have I got there? I'm going to put them on the journal pile, I think. I can cut Santa out, can't use him for a page. Yeah, blue page. Oh, he's a cute little reindeer, isn't he? The rest of me, I'll keep him, I'm not sure. Dancing Teddy with Santa. This was obviously one of the inside or back or front covers. No. Could cut it out though. That one's definitely too big, cute though it is. That one's too big. Although there's some nice bits that I can cut out of there. Yeah, yeah, keep that one. No, I'm going to glue on that one. The more I get, the more that's nice, isn't it? No, glue on it. Okay, I had to be very... what's the word? It's gone. Ruthless. There we go. Ruthless. Okay, so these I believe are already sorted. These are... That one's sewing. Yeah, these are all bits of ephemera that we've already made together. Some want sewing, some don't, but I'm going to keep them all in that gold thing because they're all sort of red and green. So red and green ephemera. I'll just pop it in that ephemera box for now. These are little card toppers that I bought last year and I haven't used, but I'm thinking they might be nice when I spotted them. Not those, they can be embellishments. What's in here? Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not sure about that and that and that and that. No, I'm going to. I'll keep that little bit of going to ditch that. Got to get rid of something, haven't I? And I'm thinking these might be nice embellishments on the clusters that we're going to make. Clusters or snippets. Got an empty one there now. Okay, so these are, I believe I've shown you these before. I'll get rid of that plastic thing for now. So these are just the last of my Christmas collage papers. Oh, and things that want using up, some more tags there. Lots of tags. Okay, so they're all tags. I'm not going to sit and cut those now, but I'm going to put them over there with that fussy cut pile, and I will do those off camera. Okay, so 2 pages of collage paper there. I'm just going to put that for now with the blue. I know it's not going in the blue, but I think I've got a folder somewhere with the rest in. Garden bedding field pictures, right. Wintry ones, or what I thought were wintry ones. So the nice rooks. Can't tell if that's meant to be snow or not, but it's definitely wintry looking, isn't it? Yeah, that one looks like frost if not snow. So they can definitely be possibles in the journal. And these are poems. Oh, poems all about winter from the same book. Okay, so yeah, I'll put those in the blue pile for now. And I'll put this folder at the bottom and get through all the loose stuff. Gosh, we are... All right, so this was a mop-up masterboard I made with the Christmas scraps, and they can go in the embellishment. I'll put some clusters and things on them when I make them. Yep, that's going in the blue journal. That is a Laura Ashley picture, and I don't really know why it's there. Don't even know that it's big enough for much. I like it though, so I'll put that in the file away pile. Another one of those 6x6 pads, file away. Whoops. Oh, I'm creasing my bags, don't do that. Oh. Now this looks like, yeah, this is an old exercise book that I've obviously been doing some, either, I think probably coffee dyeing on. The pages inside are all pristine, so that wants to be coffee dyed. That would be something I could maybe get dry. Okay, a little padded envelope. That might make a nice journal cover. Might make a little one with all the very end bits of papers in. Yeah, so I'll keep that in that. Right, we're down to all folders now. No, we're not. Let's keep putting the folders to the bottom. So this is a little project that I was going to do with you. I might just get time actually, that just kept being put back. So this is Christmas lace file folder kit from Nanine at Collage Type, and it's a pinkish kit, but it's not very pink, is it? That's got a lot of what's the word, the brown distress tones on it. Let's have a quick look at it, shall we? You can let me know then if you'd like to see me make it, because I was thinking this would be a nice you know, on craft card envelopes or craft card, or maybe those green envelopes that I got off Tanya. And now I'm thinking navy blue would be nice with it. Yeah, navy blue would be nice, wouldn't it? Right. If you'd like to see me make this particularly, yeah, it's not, oh, some fussy cuts. I think they are part of it. That's not, yeah. So it's not a huge kit, but it's big enough. There's a good few pages there. Obviously I'm going to make it, but let me know if you'd like to see that sooner rather than later. Over there to do. Oh, yeah, I knew there was some more of these. What did I do with the others now? Put them on this pile, didn't I? Yeah, so these are the last few pieces of Christmas collage from Artie Mays. So I've got 4 pages there. That piece of straw paper, the pink paper and the white paper can all go away, because I've got more of them. Okay, so I've got 4 pages of collage. Empty shiny. We're nearly there. We're nearly about to start the the snippet cluster, whatever. Right, what are these? So these are Artie Mae's. These are on my new thick paper. I know I said I'm not going to do this again, but I am, because I want to cut it out and make it up and use it. And I'll only do that if it's with all the other bits, so put it there to work on. Maybe I'm going to have a busy afternoon getting all these bits done. Whoops, nearly cut into it there. And that went on the floor. Now these are not me. So the little banners, I mean they're beautiful, they're pretty, but then they're not me at all. And this one, I don't know if I did it too small. It's very tiny, isn't it? But still, I might be making a tiny journal, so I will save this one. Obviously there's a lot of white page around it, so I'm wondering if I printed it smaller. Yeah. Well, I was umming and ahhing whether to use it or not, but I will. Whoops. Okay, so tags, banners, and yeah, circles. And so I think what I'm going to do with these is, because I've got more than enough of them, I mean I've had that one several times as well. What I'm going to do with these is coffee dye them, because my printer is it inkjet? Yeah, it's inkjet, so when you wet the ink it runs. So I'm thinking if I coffee dye these, the ink will all run as well, and they should become, you know, some nice interesting coloured coffee dyed paper. So I had something else to coffee dye there, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so they're coffee dyed. Nearly there. I still don't know what I'm going to do with these. Put them in here for now. Oh, I know what I can do with them. These are the 4 collage pieces of paper. They can go with, what's it? The scraps, the Christmas scraps. Right, I'm down to 2 folders now, and I think this one is a kit. It is. Oh, a bit of a kit. And this one I am going to be doing soon. It's not all here, there's just bits of it, but this is by Janie B. I can't even remember what it's called. That's right, I started to print it out and the colour went on my printer. So some of these are the right colour, some are not. Yeah, so I will be reprinting, yeah, a lot of those are the wrong colour. I've obviously saved them to collage and use the one side, and there's a few elements that come with it. Yeah, I think it's just called Winter, I might be wrong. So yeah, that is going to be my sort of over Christmassy kit. So that can be filed away, but not too far, which just leaves us with this. Way. Oh, and that. Right. I hope you're not bored going through piles of junk, but oh yeah, that's a James Herriot page from a book. I'm going to put it with the blue journal. I don't know what it's going to be. That's blue paper, can go with the blue journal. Ah, right, so these are the odd bits of paper that are Christmassy. Yeah, they're candles. Make your eyes go a bit funny, don't they? That's a nice one. It's green and grey, but it can go with the blue, I think. Perhaps not that. And that one's been screwed up. I mean, these might make nice collagey papers. Yeah, from the charity shop, did I say that? So that can go in the blue. That one not. Oh, that's card. And that's a card. Don't know what I'm going to do with those. Oh, this. I'm going to put that in the blue kit. It's blue tits. It's obviously for making a card making or something, but I'll somehow get that in there. This is card as well. Ooh. Don't know about that yet. That's obviously a big piece of my scrapbooking card. Oh, how did they get in there? So that's my Christmas Carol book that I've been using in all the. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be a folder that's a colouring page from a Christmas book, so that can go in the blue. Ah, now these are from my Christmas cards last year. I'll put those with this because I am going to, my printer ink gets itself here, so that's a snowman that can go in the blue one. I am going to do the Christmas cards. Ah, now these are some Christmas file folders that I got last year that I've never made into file folders. And I can't remember whose they are. So they're either My Porch Prince or Mrs. Coggs, I think. What shall I do with those? I think I will put them with the fussy cuts to back, and that was from my Christmas card making kit. So were these. Oh, I've got another one of those, look, on white. What did I do with him? We'll put him with the Christmas card bits then. Oh, another Pooh Bear in the snow can go in there. Another picture from a Scrooge book, I think, a Christmas Carol, can go in the blue one. Oh. I think that can go in the scraps, the Christmas scraps, which is there. What have we got here? Oh, and that's all the gnome stuff that was left over. Right, so the gnome stuff we will keep in this folder. The Christmas card stuff we'll keep in this folder. Yeah, Christmas carols and the odd pieces of Christmas papers from the charity shop. Oops, can go in there. Right. So that is just, we're down to now one file to put away apart from. Right, so all this is the blue journal. In theory. So it's going to be a bigger journal than I thought. Yeah. And there are a few bits in here. I think that was, yeah, all my blue scrappy bits. What else have I got? The Christmas at the Ritz book, that's empty. Some Christmas winter pictures. They can go in the blue. These that I've pulled out that I'm out of camera with was just a few of those. They can go back on the pile of those because I've got loads of them under my desk. These are for embellishments and they're empty. They can go up there. The gold one we've already looked at, another empty one of those. A couple more of those. Yeah, collage type tags that want. Oh right, I put that back in there, didn't I? And all these blue bits I showed you. So this was some collage paper that I picked up that you've seen before. Oh, and that's the Christmas at the Ritz book. Okay, so all that, I'll get rid of that now as well. All this I will be getting out either tomorrow or the day after, and just put it into a huge scrappy blue journal. So that should be fun, which has left me with embellishments here. Oh, I might want that little box back. So these are not embellishments, these are yes, what are they? The other word beginning with E, ephemera, all the ephemera that we've made, and then I've just seen all those on there. Look, that's the coin envelopes that we made, ephemera. So I will put all the ephemera in that little, excuse me again, and put it up on my desk, I think, because what I've got here is some more. So this is from yesterday's project, if you remember. So there was those that Artie May's pages that are cut up for tags and journal cards, backed and cut up, and they want sewing, but I'll put them in the ephemera box because they're like reds and greens. These, again, we did yesterday, backed, and they don't need stitching because they've got faux stitching around them, but I'll put them in the ephemera box for now. He was out of that book, wasn't he? I'm going to put them in the embellishment to be done pile. She's out of the fussy cuts. These are all ephemera. That's that envelope that we made. And here is the journal, which I don't believe I've done anything with. I put that Santa on the bag. I did when I left you, but that was all. And I put a photograph of that in. I haven't decided yet whether to open that bag up. I might leave it and let whoever gets this, open the bag up. So it just needs a few bits in there. I'll put that back in there as well. So yes, I'm going to be cutting these up later on when I'm fussy cutting. So these are the numbers and some symbols and some blank ones from Tanya at Tatty Treasure's Buy Me a Coffee site, and they're freebies. I think they're supposed to be for people who belong to the the Facebook channel. And I don't know why you wouldn't be if you're not, but because there's loads of freebies that come with it. But to be honest, they're not on the YouTube page, they're on a Buy Me a Coffee page, so you could just pop on and get them. Sorry, Tanya. But yeah, you could have a look around when you got there at all our other stuff as well. So they're on Tanya at Tatty Treasure's Buy Me a Coffee page, and they're brilliant. And I'm thinking, I said the numbers were good for the December dailies, but not just for that. You know, we use numbers for all sorts of things. So you know, you might just want an odd number on something, on a shape, you know, like a ticket or a tag or something. So again, they're going to be cut up properly this afternoon and put in my embellishments. Right, and these were all scraps from the project, weren't they? So they can, a little bit can go in the bin. They can all, for now, I said I wasn't going to, but they're going to go in the scrap folder. Oh, and that's just left me with one little thing. Right, these are all the things that we're going to hopefully embellish with some that we're going to embellish with clusters on film when we make some. These, no, I do need to share these with you. I hope you're not bored. So these are all old vintage, whoopsie, Christmas pictures. They're cut out from cards and books and things like that I bought when we went away a few months ago. In a well, it was a barn really, but it was like it's like an antiques place, and they just had them all in a little file folder with other stuff that's not Christmas related, but I pulled these out for Christmas. So I mean, you can see by the images that they're vintage. They're obviously pre-copy, right? So I bought them thinking I'll make some digitals with them. Obviously I haven't got around to it this year, but yeah, so this is something that I'd like to get into. I've got loads and loads of copyright free ephemera really that I could start and make digitals with. There's a lovely Georgie Porgy under the mistletoe. Yeah, you can just see, can't you, that they're of a different era. I think one just fell on the floor then. Huh. Yeah, so I should have thought about those when I was looking at other people's showing on their YouTube channels, their vintage Christmas cards, but I completely forgot about these. Yeah, so I thought I might just share them with you. I don't know whether I'll get to them this year. I'm thinking probably not. Right, let's get on with some work before we completely run out of time. Sorry, I nudged you there. So I'm just going to put a piece of, now I did, last time I made these I had a piece of non-stick paper, what's it called, greaseproof paper. I put it away somewhere safe. Thought I'd put it in my drawer, but it doesn't look like it. I'll find it as soon as I've finished, won't I? You know, to glue on and what have you. No, can't see it. So I'm going to do it on here. So let's just have a look what we've got for the base. So I've got a nice piece of black that I wanted to use up here. Right, I think just for ease I'm just going to make them the size of the paper. So I'll just do one black one at the minute. And I've got them here. These are the antique-y ones. That's nice, isn't it? Now, I think that came from Justine. I know this did. That's not going on it. Yeah, I don't know if that one's going to be a bit. We want something under it, don't we, material-wise? Look at this red. Would that black be nice on the red and gold? I think it might be. Let's see if it'll tear. Straight, obviously it'll tear. Just leave a bit of it showing. Yeah, so just like last time, I'm just going to build them up on the paper a little bit, and then shall we go with some blue on this one then? I was going to say a flip. Oh, what about this nice baby blue? So this came from my husband's colleague at work. I think I told you, who's a sewer. Oh, is it going to rip because of all the embroidery? Oh, it has. Maybe I haven't done it thick enough for that though. Let's do a thicker piece, because the other pieces will be used for ruffles and things like that. Let's make a nice thick one. So it probably won't be a page edge because it's thick, but it'll make cut up into nice, yes, what's the word? Snippets, clusters. Put all the bits I've used there, move to one side. Right, so what have I got? Let's just lay a few things out until I decide exactly what I want. Well, that red and black's going to be a bit ooh la la, isn't it? Right, I've got some more in here. Let me just dig it out. This eyelash trim. And oh, that's nice. That's some green trim. I'm not really doing green at the minute though, am I? No, let's put the green away and leave the gold out. Spotted something else in there. Little flowers look on the green though. No, put them away. Stop spotting things. I thought I had some of this in blue. Where is my little blue packet that I had? Here it is, look. Missing all my blue stuff out. Right, I don't know how much you can see, but yeah. Oh, I've got some nice dark blue there. Some blue lace. I don't think I want the blue lace. I do like this though. Oh, if I can get it out. Do you remember me using that in the previous journal? And these lovely blue blings. Right, the blue one's going to be easy, I think, isn't it? And some of that as well. Oh. What's this? Oh, I'm going to be spoilt for choice on the blue one. Yes, let's do this blue one first and get some of this off the table then, I'm thinking. So, it is going to be, oops, cut up. So I've got a little bit, can you see that? Something dark behind it. I think you can probably see it now. I've picked it up anyway, can't you? Try it behind the red. There you go, look. So it's that silver mesh, sequiny. Look, that is a bit too, let's try and cut it a bit. Whoop. Yeah, not so uniform is what I was trying to say. Cut some bits off, that's better. Probably should start putting them down now. Just can't help myself once I start. Piece of that be nice across the top. Move things out the way as I use them, and then, oh yeah, maybe a piece of that way. Might have to stitch that on actually. Might cut it up into, oh, it's got itself attached into clusters, and then stitch that on. And maybe that, I think that might be the thing to do. I'll stitch this, glue this down. I'm going to use my big Fabri-Tac bottle. Where are all my embellishments? I just wasn't sure. Yeah, I'll glue it down because then it'll be sticking, and then yeah, decide what embellishments I want on it. Like I say, some of it might be glued on. Right, where do you kind of, right, and I will run some, we're coming out. Oh, I don't think I've cut the top off the bottle. I I filled the little one from this. That's it. By unscrewing the, I'll probably get tons now. Don't tell me that's still not cut off. It's going to be an enormous nozzle. Ah! Right. Now it's off. How do I know? Where's my glue spreader? Sorry. Because it is running everywhere. Because I tipped it up and was squeezing it, I guess. My glue spreader's in a bit of a state as well. At least glue just peels off these plastic. That's it. Okay, so I've got that everywhere now. Yeah, I only want a bit to just grab the material, the lace. Have you finished drawing? In places. Yeah, I will stitch it. Will be the best way to keep everything down in place, won't it? Right, I don't want to stick my hand on there and until I've got something else on top of it. I don't know if you're still running out or not, I can't tell. No, I was going to put that a bit further over, wasn't I? I'll come this side, I think. Right, let's tip it up and see. See if you'll play nicely. I'll have to clean the nozzle when it sets a bit. Oh, that's better, that's not too bad. Oops, that was quite a big bit. Stop there then. Attached to me. Put this bit on first and then it won't get caught in all that metal work. You know, like fret work. I love eyelash trim. Just wondering if there's any glue still on there that will just grab that. Let's see. Don't think there is. Just wipe a bit from the nozzle. I might hand stitch some bits on it rather than machine stitch it actually, that might be nice. And this one's going to need a little bit more to hold it down. I think if I put like a bit of an angle as well. Right, let's see what I can do. Oh, glued my finger. It was only a matter of time, wasn't it? Yeah, that's it. Oh. Yeah, so I think I'll let that dry and then thread a needle and sew some stuff on it. So let's turn it round while it's drying. Let's put that lid over there or I'll be looking for it. Yeah, so that's going to have some other blingy bits on it, and I will have a look in the embellishments as well in a minute. Let's do this one first. I just spotted him with a blue coat there. Actually, he might go on it. You know what it's like when you spot something? Oh, I really have got the hiccups again this morning. Come out and get rid of that glare for you. So these are like 3D card toppers. Yeah, so a couple of those might be nice on there as well. Right, so we've got quite a darkish theme going on here, haven't we? Shall we have some white to lighten it? What do we think? Oh, I quite like the white on the black, but I've got this gold here and I'm thinking that might be nice on the red. Could I have two? I don't see why not. These are very full on, aren't they? I probably could do with a green and red one, you know, for all the green envelopes that I want to. So I might, if I get a chance, do another two. So let's get these done and drying, and then, right, so I've got this red. Might tone the black down a little bit. What do we think to that? A bit more Christmassy, I like it. Okay, oops, I'm pulling stuff off. I am. Let's get it all stuck down. Yeah, so this one may well go under the machine. Let's just put a couple of rows glue. Grab this. I've got little bits of eyelash trim all over. That's the trouble with it when you cut it. Oops, it goes all over the shop. So we're going up the middle with this. Yeah, doesn't really look anything, does it, until that I'll put it on here, I think, until the eyelash trim goes on and changes the colours. Right, let's see if I can get some ink glue on, oh gosh, on this rather than all on the, go on then, let go, just dragging along instead of sticking. That's it, that's it. Oh, so that should hold that down a bit as well. Just get the bits off my hand that I've got stuck to me. Okay, so we were going to try and go white, weren't we, along this edge. It's a bit like a snail trail, it's gross. Okay, really just enough to grab it in places. To grab it and not me. Yep, super. And then this red one, gold one. I think if I put that on the black as well, just on the edge, it leaves a little, oops, that's a big blob, leaves a little bit of that red still on show. Oh dear, that's a piece of ephemera off the table into the bin. Oh, that's a big piece you've got going there, Denise. Don't stretch it out, put it all on. That's it. Curl it round and put it on. Yeah. Okay. So let's get a green one on the go as well, shall we? Now I've got this. Yeah. It's like a crocheted lace trim off something. I don't know if it was on a pillowcase or something. So it's kind of been ripped up. Yeah, that'll make something nice and green, I think, won't it? So what have we got? I've got some shiny ribbon here. If we have the, that's a bit too green, I quite like this. This is more a goldy green. What else have we got? Let's have a look. I'm just looking in here. It's all kind of red in there, isn't it? There's a bit of white bling there. Don't really want the red on it. Oh, look what I've just found. Right, everything off. Off you come. So this is a beautiful piece of material that came in some Happy Mail from Tanya. I think. I'm pretty sure it did. I'm going to cut it down. So this will be perfect on the back. I think it's like sari material, maybe a trim off a sari, something like that. So how big are you? Okay, we'll just do one piece like that. Oh, and then we've got these pieces to make some smaller trims out of if we want to. Yeah, and then I like this golden. Just cut the end off because it's a bit crinkly. That's it. Yes, that's nice. Bit of that on it. I don't know where yet. Just deciding. Right, I did have some green, didn't I? Let's dig the green out then. I've got green and I've got gold, haven't I? This is quite a nice bright green though. Yeah, I'll have some of that definitely. So a lot of these eyelash trims, not all of them, but a lot of them are from Julie at Camellia Crafts. What are we going to go with bling wise on it? Now I've got some of this, some pieces of this tulle here. I think that's going to be the I know you can't really see it, but you can when you can see it in real life. Right, so I think the tool will go underneath all that lot, and then we'll maybe put some embroidery on top of it. Right, glue. Glue is what I was looking for. Yeah, I know you're getting gloopy on the end, aren't you? Yep, I don't want an awful lot. It is kind of staining this, but you won't be able to see it when everything's stitched on. That's it. Right, where shall we have this? On the white, I think. Get off me. Eyelash trim's got me. Yeah, and now I'm thinking, whoops. I'm thinking time's going. It is, crikey. I'm not going to get to embellish anything. I spent all that time going through the pile. So tomorrow I think we'll be embellishing, and the day after will be the blue journal. But at least you did get a nosy through my pile of piles. Yeah, so I'm thinking if I just glue this on top with plenty of glue on it, it should hold that tool down. Let's see. Tool with a U. Oops. Fingers crossed it does. Did a piece just move then? Yes, it did. Go back. Might just have to hold that a moment or two, but it's definitely going to grab that tool. Can you see it sticking up there? It's quite pretty. Yep, and I think I'll just go underneath here with the green eyelash trim. And I'm thinking some gold buttons might be nice on here. Was that my trim? Yep, that brightens it up a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, I think the little bits of ephemera that are stuck on it, you know, buttons and oops, snowflakes and things like that, and gems, are going to finish them off nicely. See if we get a chance to put some bits on, because it would be a shame just to see them like this and no further. What did I say I was going to put on here? I definitely like that, and I quite like them on the sleigh. Now they've got these sticky pads on them, but I think it might need some glue as well. Oh, has that one come off? Okay. Oh, come off me. Yeah, sticky fingers now, so I'll just put a little bit of this gloopiness off the top of my glue on here. There's a big blob. I'll grab it. Put him on there. Don't think. Oh, he is. You've got a sticky back on you? You have. Oops. I'm also going to put a bit of this on as well. It is very sticky because it's sticking to me, but I don't mind if the end bits stick up. I don't want the whole thing to fall off. I don't think if I had anything blue in here ready to go on there, did I? I'm thinking perhaps buttons. No, everything in here seems to be red and green. Oh, we've got a little blue, I'm pleased I went to the bottom, that little blue bauble. That's cute, isn't it? It might be nice on there actually, on that grill, for want of a better word, the foil grill. Put plenty on this, I don't want the edges sticking out. Yeah, and let's just see if I've got a button near and dandy that I can very quickly. No, I haven't. Oh, what's that? I have got a little tiny blue one, but I don't know if I've got a needle small enough for that. I've got a white one. Do you know what? I've got some of these little gem brads. Green but not blue. Right, let's have a look. Have I got a tiny needle? I don't think I have. That would be a shame. It's too big, I think, to go through there. Right, so I will sew them on, but I'll sew them on off camera. Just wondering if a brad would go through there and look nice. Let's stick it through and see. Obviously it's adding a bit of bulk. Come on, open up. More fingers and thumbs. Yeah, so that gem brad's quite nice, isn't it? Lots of rubbish going here now. That might nice go on there. Right, so I want to put this on. Oh, I've got a needle threaded there in some red. But I'm going to sew that on once I've cut it up, I think. Yeah, and I might put those two little buttons in the middle. So let's cut. Normally I wouldn't cut it until I was about to use it to see what size I wanted, but yeah, that's created quite a chunky cluster there, hasn't it? If I sew a bit of that, I'm thinking down the bottom. And again, these want some things gluing embellishments on them, but I appreciate I am out of time now. Let's cut that one off the end there, just to give you a bit of an idea what they look like. You might have a button down there. Just try and clear the decks a bit so you can see what's happening. What happened to that? Cleared it away. Yeah, so they'll have some of that on and some bling on, and hopefully I'll put a picture on the end and let you have a look at one or two of the other bits done. Okay, so I've gone over the hour now, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed having a little nosy through my stuff and it wasn't boring. Obviously you could fast forward through it, a bit late telling you that now, isn't it? But yeah, thanks for chatting to me in the comments. Keep that up, please. Give me a thumbs up if you could, and I'll see you again tomorrow to actually use these embellishments. Have a good day now though. Bye bye.